Welcome to another edition of Damn TV with Damn Sam.
Hi everybody, welcome to Mansfield. We've come here to sort a property out that's got a lot of damp in it. My first job when I got here was to unload all stuff. We're starting this job on Monday. While I was here, one of the issues is this render here. Put a damp proof course on the bottom, it's not working. When it rains, rainwater splashing back off here, soaking in, you get some penetrating damp. Same one here, exactly the same one here. It's splashing back off here, you get penetrating damp. I'll just show you with this side of the wall. There's a big crack in the wall, nasty gash. Splashing back off the wall here, and then if you look down there, you can see there's loads and loads of pipes at bottom, rainwater splashing back off of them, penetrating into property because it's a solid wall built from headers and stretchers, as is most properties 110-year-old. Product that we've put on here, Safeguard Storm Dry, one of the best on market. It allows moisture, water vapour to go in and out of property, but it will stop rainwater penetrating. What will happen is now when it rains, it's been what I've done. Rainwater will just bead up and run off instead of soaking in. So that was just one of the issues on our side. I'll just show you this while I'm here. Look. Right. See this bead what they've put up here? Just get them closing on it there. This has not been sealed. Put this render on, which is lovely, but they've not sealed it up there, so rainwater will get behind there and eventually it'll blow. Just taking inside. This is a lovely property. It's just a shame that it's got damp. You know what I mean? Like most properties. They've had a damp course done years and years ago, but unfortunately it doesn't look as if it was done correctly. There's different issues going off that need sorting out. If you look at this chimney breast and all across there, see how high that is? You've got, if you think that render were at the bottom, so they've had a salt neutralising plaster on, because you can see it at the bottom. And then you've got this band of plaster above it, because damp proof course what they've put in is not working, but salt neutralising plaster is to a certain extent, but then behind it damp rose up through capillaries in masonry and started coming out of this salt band. And then when it's humid, because salts are hygroscopic, they absorb moisture from the air. If you ever did a test when you were at school, you put salt water, in science you put salt water into a beaker and you stuck it on the top of a Bunsen burner, and then you let it evaporate. That salt water, you'd have found that there were little salts in the bottom of the glass or on the sides of the glass. That is a similar effect to what happens when damp rises from the ground. The water evaporates through the wall, but it leaves the salts behind and they absorb moisture. So it's just a little science lesson for you there. So, right, other thing that's going off, damp issue, a bit of black mould, all that kind of thing. And you've got same up here, salt damp, used to be a chimney, sulfates, not inside the chimney gets wet, or where them sulfates are, the will eventually migrate to the surface and then absorb moisture from the air. And if you look, it's got like a yellow tinge to it. So if you look on chimney breast and you see these big sweat patches in winter, which is this time of year. If it's on a chimney breast and it's up at height, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a sulfate salt, so it's going to be absorbing moisture from air. You've got these condensation season, so most properties are quite humid. You don't open your windows as much. Humid, the air outside is humid, so it's just it just adds up. Other thing is, if you just had a damp and timber survey done, or if you've had a survey done, and they've said that there's no damp issues, and you suddenly find these sweat patches on your chimney breast, it might be that the surveyor's missed it. Now, an average surveyor should see that, because he'll just run his meter up and down chimney breast and be able to tell whether there's any salts and he'll comment on it. So an average to good surveyor will sort that. If he's not so average, or if he's been rushing, he might have missed it. But always check on a survey, make sure the surveyor's checked each chimney breast to see whether you're going to get sulfate salts sweating, you know, at times of high humidity. So this one problem walls is slightly below ground level, because we've got like a little step in here, but that ground level outside is slightly higher. They put some kind of render on. If you look here, you see that they've got like a vent, and it's an air brick vent, and that goes straight through to outside. So when these base units were in, all at the back of the hill have been freezing cold. So you get condensation forming front kitchen, and that's where you get your black mould after that. So, so that's another issue. We're going to deal with that. Let's get that sorted out. Right, quickly, I'm going to skip upstairs. I've already marked on this wall. You've got this is chimney breast from down there, and the same again. You can just see all patches on it, sulfate salts. But we're going to sort that out for this lovely couple. And then if I come back here, you can just see that staining, sulfates again, bottom of the chimney breast, and it's affected both walls at either side. So we're going to sort that out as well, because we're good like that. Alright, and we go up into attic, which will keep us fit. My knees are going. Right, look at this chimney. So that's as bad as it gets. So basically, soot from the chimney flues inside for 110 years, fossil fuels burnt on fires downstairs. Inside of there will be lined with soot, and that's got sulfates in, it's carbon. And when they've got wet, because they're not vented, then that's sulfates migrate to the surface, which is unfortunate. So that's me done. We're going to get cracked on with this on Monday, and we're going to make sure that all this property is lovely and dry for them when they come get the keys back off us. We'll do a super job for them, and they'll be happy as Larry. So subscribe to us, please. We want more people subscribing to us to get this valuable content. What we're giving out, we're giving you it for free. All this content, we're telling you why properties are damp. Keep looking. If you've got any damp issues in your property, have a look at other videos on. See if you recognise any symptoms. See if there's any value for them. I'm Damp Sam. I'm from All Dry Damp Proofing Limited, and we're up in Barnsley. And if you want to email us with any questions about your property, if you've got any pictures, send us them. I'll comment on them. And we do the surveys, things like that, but we're talking about them if you want one, and we can point you in the right direction. Alright, so enjoy your weekend. Keep damping.
Thanks for watching another edition of Damp TV with Damp Sam. Please subscribe,